My wife is demanding we change our child's last name to her ex-husband's, so I filed for divorce and she refuses to accept it. I decided to come home and have a family get together and discuss this problem. I invited her, mine and her ex's parents to the discussion and they all showed up. Her sister tagged along for this discussion. Turns out my parents are the only ones that agreed with me on my surname. Her parents and sister agreed with her, saying I should do it as she was the one that carried her. Surprisingly, her ex's parents thought it would be a nice gesture to name my daughter with their surname. Also, to my shock, they revealed that the first name I agreed to for our child was the name her ex wanted to name their child if they had had a girl instead. She blushed when that piece of information got out. I asked her if it would be fair to name our daughter after one of my exes, and she said that wasn't the same. The rest of the discussion went play and unlike I expected, it did not get heated. When everyone left, I tried to reason with her again, but she went upstairs, slammed the bedroom door in my face and locked it. In the morning she didn't come out. I left her breakfast by the door hoping she would calm down enough by the time we would register to discuss it as adults. A few of her friends phoned me and asked me why it was so important for me in the year of 2023 to give my surname to my child. I explained my side and why I had reservations. They still felt I was being unreasonable. On the Tuesday before the name appointment, Thursday, my wife picked a fight with me and said she was going to name our daughters both first and last names after her ex. She went as far as saying that she would rather take her life than give her daughter my name. So, I am a little ashamed about this, but I called the police on her saying she threatened to commit suicide. They came and took her away, despite her protesting and saying she was okay, stating it was only said in the heat of the moment. I guess I egged on the police telling them it could be postpartum depression and that I felt it was not safe for her to be around our baby. I registered the name on my own without her blessing and participation. She was still not released by then. Our daughter's first, middle and surname are all chosen by me. My wife obviously has some unresolved issues and I hope she gets the help she needs. There is something wrong with her as she instructed her ex's parents to collect her son and my daughter to look after via her sister until she could get out. When her ex's parents came by and tried to take the baby I told them to F off. They threatened me with police and I told them to go ahead. So they left with their grandson. Her parents came by during the weekend and wanted to take the baby to my wife, and when I resisted they kept telling me not to be difficult. I told them no over and over and they finally left. A health inspector even came by our house. When my wife was released she didn't come home and went to her parents' house instead. She has been there since, although she tried twice to take the baby from me, I changed the locks. She did drop off expressed milk for the baby, and has continued to do so via her sister. I contacted a solicitor for the divorce and for now I am keeping the baby as even the health visitor said that social services are going to get involved due to her mental state and I am the better option for care for now. There is no saving my marriage and I doubt she ever loved me with other things that have come out since then.